Guess who's back? Like he never left. It's your boy, Slim the Fox, with a movie review. And this review is on 2023 White Man Can't Jump. I guess you can call it a remake of the original, or we're gonna call it a remix. It's a remix of the original, which was dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call it a classic because I don't play that classic word loosely. But anyway, um, straight off the bat, I don't beat around the bush. I get straight to it. The 2023 version of White Man Can't Jump, it don't touch the original in no way, shape, or form. I'm sorry, it just don't. And that's not nostalgia talking. It just don't compare to that. Um, it should have been named something else. I mean, it has some things that come in with the original, but it should have been named something else. But because of that, it's a decent little movie. It just shouldn't have been named that, and it shouldn't be compared to the original. The original was just dope, like I said. Straight off the bat, once again, the two lead characters, Kamal, which I guess he was kind of a takeoff of the Wesley Snipes character in the first one, and I never like to do the part of comparing movies, even if they're remakes. But I mean, you have no choice when it's got the same name as the first one did. But Wesley had a certain feel to him when he played the part. He was, he wasn't serious all the time. He had, what I'm saying, I hate to use this word. He had a swag to him, and he was funny. You know what I mean? When he needed to be funny, he was a real cool character in the first one. Kamal, in this movie, the newer one, he seems like he's just serious most of the time, and the parts when they tried to make him funny, he really wasn't funny. I'm not gonna blame the actor because I've seen the actor and other stuff. He's cool. He's a good actor. I'm gonna say it might have been a script. This movie really is a little more serious than the original White Man Can't Jump as well. So I guess it's probably the script, but just the Kamal, he's he's serious in this right here. He's not really the joke cracking or none of that. I mean, it's little jokes he's doing here and there, but he's it's more of a serious role, more straightforward role in this movie. So don't look for the Wesley Snipes character in Kamal in the newer one. Jeremy, they try to make him more the comedic aspect of this one out of the two main characters, and he had parts, but he just wasn't funny. I mean, that could be the script. He had a line or two that I might have chuckled at, and there's nothing wrong with the guy who plays Jeremy's part. I mean, and he wasn't a bad actor. It just for him to have more of the funnier lines, he just wasn't funny to me. I thought he was okay as far as the character was okay, but he didn't he wasn't that funny. Really, the whole movie is not funny. Really, it's not. It's none of the jokes were really catching like that. None of the jokes were on par, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the story itself was cool, but it just wasn't funny. It wasn't delivered on the funny side. The one character that got a few chuckles out of me was Renzo, played by Miles Bullock. I mean, I've seen him in other stuff, and I think the brothers is definitely on the rise as far as the acting tip. But he was the one character that got some chuckles out of me out of the whole movie. So he definitely was the character that he was cool to be on screen if you want to get a few laughs off of. So Renzo was definitely the comedic relief as far as the movie is concerned, as far as I see it. The one scene that they try to rehash from the original and failed miserably at was the Norman scene. In the original Norman was, I'm finna go get my gun and shoot everybody. That scene was hilarious. The whole vibe of it, if you ever played ball with someone like a Norman, and if you play ball, you've been in a situation like that. where things get heated and somebody threatened to go. I've been in situations like that where things get heated and somebody threatened to go get something from the ride or the car, and you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta break camp, or you know what I mean. So for one, in the original, that was more realistic, and it was funny. The store scene when he went to go get the gun in the original one, that was funny. Rest in peace to the actor who played the store person too. In the 2023 remake, that was just unbelievable. I mean, I'm not saying that couldn't happen. I ain't never been on no court where somebody went and go get a flamethrower now. Like, I'm like, come on now, y'all. No, that was just cut that out. I mean, that's just like, y'all, whoever, just stop that. Y'all was doing too much with the flamethrower part. Just stop it. That was ridiculous. Like, they could have left that part out. Like, that ruined the whole vibe right there. That was straight garbage. That was trash can action. Trash can juice dripping everywhere, all on your kneecaps and everything. It was just garbage. So they should have left that scene out. The ending with the tournament, it was cool, but it ain't had that oomph like the original. So it was just okay. And that's how I can describe the movie. It was just okay. If you're looking for a laugh, this wasn't the movie for it. It was just a decent movie. But I will say a big shout out once again, may rest in peace, to the actor Lance Reddick. He wasn't in this movie a lot, but he definitely stood out. And he did his thing. And I'm not just saying that because he passed away. The brother was just a great actor. I mean, that's all it is to it. So shout out to him. May he rest in peace. But back to the movie itself, I just thought it was okay. I'm gonna give White Man Can't Jump, the 2023 version, the remix, 2 missed shots out of 5. And it's Slim the Fox signing out. I'm out here. Till next time. Peace.